Chocolatito Gonzalez!
Si Roman El Chocolatito Gonzalez ay isa sa mga sikat na fighter pagdating sa mababang dibisyon sa larangan ng boxing. Si Chocolatito ay isa sa maituturing na magaling na pressure fighter sa boxing. Si Chocolatito din ay may angking lakas, liksi, magandang footwork at napakagandang depensa.
The emotional stability of Cuadras to withstand that early barrage by Chocolatito where it looked like he was just being...
Si Roman El Chocolatito Gonzalez din ay isa sa maituturing na magaling na knockout artist na meron nga siya knockout percentage sa 77.36%. Si Chocolatito ay lalong nakilala sa buong mundo noong kasagsagan ng kanyang prime matapos niya talunin si Juan Francisco El Gallo Estrada sa kanilang unang paghaharap. Tinalo din niya ang ating kababayan na si Brian Viloria. At ang isa nga sa maituturing na naghahari din ngayon sa super flyweight division na si Carlos Cuadras. Kaya hindi na ako nagtataka na maraming fighter ang gustong lumaban sa kanya tulad ni Donnie Ahas Nietes at Nonito the Filipino Flash Donaire. Noong March 18, 2017 niya ay naglaban sa unang pagkakataon si Rungvisai Rungvisai at Roman El Chocolatito Gonzalez. Sa laban niya na ito ay na-knockdown sa unang pagkakataon si Roman Gonzalez. Sa kabila ng pagkaka-knockdown ni Chocolatito ay bumawi siya, naging dikit muli ang laban. Ngunit nanalo nga by majority decision dito si Rungvisai Rungvisai at napanalunan niya nga dito ang WBC Super Flyweight title.
Rungvisai Rungvisai.
Crowd is absolutely...
Matapos nga makatikim ng unang pagkatalo si Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez at matapos nga ang unang dikit na laban ay muli na naman nagkaharap dalawa noong September 9 taong 2017. Dahil nga maraming fans ang gusto makita na magkaharap muli ang dalawang magiting na fighter. Dahil gusto nga nilang makita na makabawi dito si Roman Gonzalez. Ang laban niya na ito ay natupad. At ito nga ay isa sa mga pinakaiintay ng rematch na lahat. Ating panuurin ang bakbakan na ito mga kababayan at para sa akin at para sa karamihan ay dito natapos ang prime ng isang Roman El Chocolatito Gonzalez.
Let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing blue with white and officially weighing in at 114.8 pounds. His professional record, 46 victories, including 38 wins by knockout. From Managua, Nicaragua, the challenger tonight, a four-time four-division champion, former middleweight, former light flyweight, former flyweight, former super flyweight, champion of the world, Roman Chocolatito officially at 115 pounds. His professional record outstanding with 42 victories, including 38 wins by knockout. He has 4 defeats with 1 draw. From Bangkok, Thailand, the reigning and defending WBC Super Flyweight Champion of the World, Rungvisai Rungvisai.
Back to your corner. Who has to fight better here? Is it Chocolatito, who didn't get the win, the official decision the first time? Or is it Rungvisai, who maybe got away with one in terms of the official decision the first time? Or does that mean they both need to fight better? Oh my God. And does that mean we get an even better fight than the first one, which was pretty much the fight of the year until Anthony Joshua and Klitschko?
Younger generation referee for this fight, Thomas Taylor. In California, you have a lot of real veteran referees. Taylor is a younger guy on the way up. The fight in Madison Square Garden made clear this could be a difficult fight to referee, but in his early assignments that we've seen, Taylor is doing really well. So here's round 1 between Rungvisai. Remember, it was in round 1 in New York when Rungvisai scored the knockdown that ultimately ultimately delivered the point that won the fight for him. Feet and be in more different places tonight against Rungvisai than was the case the first time around. Moving to his left there as Rungvisai reaches with the left hand. And convincingly.
I don't think it's any major changes that Chocolatito have to make. I just think he needs to be more defensively responsible because Rungvisai is definitely coming back after Chocolatito punches, and he has to use a little bit more movement, subtleties, not a lot of big things.
Well, I'm always...
Meantime, both of these guys over the age of 30, which, although fighters are effective much later into life than they used to be, you know, due to training and nutrition and all kinds of other stuff. Fewer fights, less wear and tear. Especially the tiny weight divisions, they age more quickly because maybe they're more speed reliant.
A heavyweight at 30 might just be getting started. A 30-year-old fly. His promoter, the Taiken promotion, is from Tokyo. But between rounds, Andre Ward, I didn't like the look on his face. He didn't look happy and he didn't look comfortable.
Yeah, Chocolatito, I didn't like the first round at all. I think Rungvisai definitely controlled the action, landed some heavy shots, and right now Chocolatito
sense of self. He really believes that he won a fight that he deserved to win and is the champion because he deserves to be that way. Chocolatito, I was surprised, was very honest that at 115 pounds, he doesn't have the same control of his opponents he used to have. But now he's landing combinations in round two as it's a give and take round for both fighters.
Yeah, that's somewhat of a red flag when you hear weight and the effect he's having. That remains to be seen. Rungvisai said he trained four months for this fight instead of 2 months. We got to keep an eye on if that was too much training and if he overtrained for this rematch.
7 more punches than Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez. You used to never see anybody throw more punches than Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez. So times have changed, and Rungvisai, though he's taking some leather, continues to fight confidently.
And Chocolatito did less in this fight. He's been known to go 200, 180 rounds. He sparred about 126, 130 rounds for this fight. Did away with the weight, so he did less when Rungvisai did more.
As he moved up, but there were so many punches. He was crazy devastating in the super small weight divisions because those endless combinations were thrown with real power. But he was crazy devastating in the super small weight divisions because those endless combinations were thrown with real power. But even as he moved up, it was just a punching machine, and if you take that away from him, what's going to distinguish him in a fight like this?
He's got to find a way, Max. I mean, if you're going to be mentioned in that top 10 of the pound-for-pound list, when you move up in weight, you got to find a way to get things done. Even if your power doesn't travel, guys are bigger, you got to find a different way mentally to get inside.
Endless combinations were thrown with real power. But even as he moved up, it was just a punching machine, and if you take that away from him, what's going to distinguish him in a fight like this?
He's got to find a way, Max. I mean, if you're going to be mentioned in that top 10 of the pound-for-pound list, when you move up in weight, you got to find a way to get things done. Even if your power doesn't travel, guys are bigger, you got to find a different way mentally to get inside and do what you need to do and execute your game plan to get the win.
Well, he did, but now maybe the decision in the last fights convinced him to do otherwise.
Hard right hand to the body by Chocolatito. Starting the fight with a little bit more confidence here in round number 3.
Getting hit a lot more in this fight than he did in the first one.
Yeah, Max, he just seems hesitant like...
He has to obviously respect Rungvisai's power, a very strong puncher.
Rungvisai's throwing heavy shots to the head and the body.
This is tremendous action from both fighters, but if anyone is landing with more authority in these first 3 rounds, it is Rungvisai.
No question.
Hard left hand by Rungvisai. If you're going to be an offensive fighter, you're going to give away a little bit on defense. Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez has never been a winner because of his defense. He's been a winner because of his amazing offense. If somebody's going to rise up to match that offense, it's going to leave him have it through three.
Okay, Jim, I got it 3-0, 30-27. Teresa saw Rungvisai. I tell you, Jim, I think that the guy's not punching Chocolatito. Plain and simple. He's landing more. He's landing harder. He's landing at that right hook to the body. Look at that. Constantly, he seems to be getting off first, and he throws good combinations. What else can you ask for? Look at that.
Down goes Chocolatito on a colossal right hook by Rungvisai.
6.
Thomas Taylor reaches 7 in the count.
Walk this way.
Chocolatito gets
Walk
up,
this way.
not terribly steadily.
Come here. You okay? Guys, it just looks like the end of Chocolatito.
It certainly does. There's a body shot by Rungvisai.
He's extremely hurt right now. One more shot gets in there, it could be all over.
Over and over, Chocolatito has come forward toward Rungvisai, and rather than to throw, has allowed Rungvisai to throw first at him.
It's not simply that Chocolatito's...
And he goes a second time, and this is it. This is over. He is knocked out. Tremendous performance. Spectacular performance by a young man who may have just grown into the championship he won unexpectedly in New York. Rungvisai land 2 colossal power shots directly on the chin of Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez, and I don't know if that's the end of his career, but it certainly appears to mark the end of him as a super talent in the sport.
As I was saying, in every era, there are fights that illuminate truths about the sport. And here is an example in this era of seeming will to win. All seemed to be gone, like he was a shot fighter suddenly when he showed up to who he seemed to have his way with in the first fight. He was getting beaten to the punch, in a way outboxed and certainly outslugged in each of the first 3 rounds.
Yeah, Chocolatito was never really in this second fight.
The winner by knockout victory, and still the reigning WBC super flyweight champion of the world, from Bangkok, Thailand, Srisaket Rungvisai.